Right. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Happy to see you. We're really excited. My name is Elena, Dr. Elena Mizrahi, for those of you who haven't met me yet. Many of you are my students. I actually participated as a staff, as a faculty member in the leadership course, teaching there. And of course, my AI COIL team of students, amazing students. Let's welcome you guys. Thank you for. Okay. Really exciting. We have enough seats. I hope so. We decided to make this a memorable event, so we are recording it. Some students on Zoom will join us from their home countries. Those who were not able to make it to beautiful Chania. Again, such a great pleasure and honor to welcome all of you from all the different places in the world. And now soon we will be sharing something fun we have created. So I think almost a third or even half of this audience are my students who will actually present something here in a few moments. And some of you are not familiar with our program. So I will briefly introduce you to what we are doing here today for the next 3.5 hours. We'll have an hour and then a break, an hour, the next hour and then another break. And I hope, and I want to promise you, but I really also hope myself that time is going to fly like crazy. We will enjoy it. And the 3 hours will pass like 3 minutes. And why? Because a lot of you will really dynamically present something really fun, really innovative. We are here today for our fifth or sixth International Student AI Conference. Let's welcome again, everyone. Okay, so the Hellenic Mediterranean University is our host here in Chania, Greece. We are going to spend at least 2 amazing days dedicated to the conference presentations, student presentations, presenting at a conference. Day 1 today is here in Chania and on Zoom. Day 2 is going to be next week on Zoom only. So if anyone here wants to follow us, the continuation part 2, we will share the link with you to register and follow us next week as well. So it really continues to be an international conference with guests from all over the world. So yes, it's 2 days, maybe even more. Believe it or not, we've had 19 universities registered in this COIL International course. And one question: what do students build when AI is a new pencil, right? I'm pretty sure none of you has pencils anymore. So in this semester, this course, we discussed AI and how this can enable us, accelerate us, make us faster, more quality, right? And also maybe even more creative. We've tested a lot of different tools, experimented a little bit with white coding. You all realize that it's not a big deal. Actually, AI is accessible and really powerful. And let me show you also what we're doing here is a program. Again, this was obviously created with a vibe coding tool, right? Literally, for those of you who don't know, you can create a website like this in a matter of 5-10 minutes. That's what I did. I just put instead of the prompt, I gave it the program, and I said, we're doing this conference. I need something fun and cheerful. Young. I don't know if you like the colors. I like them. And this conference is about students showcasing what they have built with AI. We will also explore your vibe coding prototypes results. You will show us what you've built. Now, these were the topics that you were selected. Again, I allowed my students to explore things that they're curious about. Okay, there were no strict topics to work on. Everyone chose what they loved, what they were interested in their own discipline, in their own area of interest. So we'll talk about wellness and education and society and all of these interesting. And for my colleagues, faculty members here, we will also really probably discover our students better, what they're interested in. So I'm really curious about the content too. And of course, it's all about global collaboration. Let me just show you also how diverse this group of students is. We have 19 institutions here from 4 continents. I hope AI didn't make any mistakes. We have an agenda ready for today and also for next week. We will share with you the link to this agenda if you want to explore and join us next week as well as the audience. So we will share this website with you. One last thing before we start. Go here. I want to really show you our diversity. So yes, I told you we have a lot of institutions. I just want to show you how many. This is the affiliations with the logos of universities involved in this coil. So obviously we have team from Greece. Greece, cheer up. Who is here from Greece? Come on. Greece host. Obviously, mostly these faculty members and student volunteers. So thank you so much for your hospitality and wonderful support and amazing, you know, they worry from their heart. They're so heartfelt and hospital and like we have to really thank them for their love. I guess you really love what you do and we can feel it and we want to have some fun together with our host. We have some students from Israel, right? I'm myself from Israel. That's why it's the next location mentioned. Let's cheer up people from Israel. Okay, thank you. Okay, we do have also representatives from Slovakia. Slovakia, do we have anyone from Slovakia? No, maybe just on Zoom. Do we? Yeah, so let's cheer up. Yeah. Eurovision, right? Song competence. Do we have anyone from Ukraine? I know it's the origin, but I do have colleagues from Ukraine. They will join us later. Poland. Let's share Poland. Okay. Raise your hand if you're from Poland. Okay. South Africa. Do we have South African students here? We do have some colleagues in another room for sure. Okay. So we had some representatives from South Africa. Romania. Okay, Romania, great to see you. Portugal, guys. Ready for everything, right? Ready? Okay, perfect. Italy, uno e uno. Okay, and Spain. Do we have anyone from Spain? Here, Spain. Okay. I want to believe that, right? All passionate, all institutions. Yes, we do. Are you from this university? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Wow. Welcome. You see, right on time. Argentina. That's too far, right, to travel, perhaps. Hungary. On Zoom. Okay. Lithuania. Wow, my God, Lithuania is here. Great, amazing. So we already welcomed Poland and Romania. Estonia? No? Okay, and Germany. Students from Germany are not here today, maybe on Zoom, hopefully. Okay, perfect. So welcome everyone. And we are going to try and be on time. This is our program, like we have a program in this website, but maybe I'll also show you quickly here. So I just finished welcoming everyone. Okay, this was my part by Elena from Israel, and we're jumping right into the student presentations, right on time, right? So let's welcome Alexander, Daniel, and Gonzalo, right? How do you pronounce your name? Come on, guys, rush here because you will start, and let's. I think I opened your presentation. Okay. Yeah. Go use the screen.
Hello everyone, my name is Daniel and I'm working. And today we are going to present to you my car guide to simplify your next one. This idea came up with the fact that buying a car could be a difficult task. You know, maybe you're not a person that know a lot about cars. You're not very into the automotive world, and sometimes buying a car could be a difficult task because there are a lot of messy data, complex specifications on the internet, and a lot of biased advice too, and it could be really difficult. The goal is we created this website was to have a smart, user-friendly interface that empowers, correct decisions. And we also want you to save time because you could spend a lot of time on the internet doing a lot of research that maybe you won't even find what you want. You have personalized information. You choose all the characteristics you want. You maybe want a large car with a lot of space, maybe even a smaller, if you want petrol, diesel, electric. Probably you want an economic car. You don't want to spend much money. And in the end, the results are chosen by you, and you look for the results and choose whatever fits you the best.
So, hello everyone, I'm Gonçalo, and I'm going to tell you how we built this website. So, as Dr. Elena already mentioned, we did it through vibe coding. And for those of you who don't know, which I suppose it's not many people in this room, but it's basically something that all three of us had no idea that existed. And essentially, you can just do something that would otherwise require hours of coding through just natural language. You just build a prompt and you tell the tool what you want it to do. In our case, we chose Lovable, but there are many tools available. And essentially, what we did was, we thought about, we're all young, we're all recently licensed, and all just bought cars. And we thought about the difficulties we faced. Okay, the main thing was that we knew what we wanted from a car, but not necessarily which cars gave us that. So we created a series of filters that people could choose the characteristics that they want, like Daniel mentioned, fuel economy, comfort, etc. We also thought about how we wanted the UI to look, and we thought about how we wanted it to do the research. And then essentially we built a relatively long prompt. It was 3 pages, plus another from an article that Dr. Elena kindly shared about the instructions for AI to write naturally. And we built a website through natural language with a prompt that is clear, with set goals and strict restrictions. Now, what do I mean by that? We didn't just tell it, okay, we want a car guide. We told it, okay, we want the user to be able to filter this, that, and the other. And we want you to research from these sources, which are credible. Don't go looking on social media comments because you won't get accurate results. And we want you to get, for example, results for crash safety from proper accredited institutions so that we can give our users proper results. And then we went through a relatively thorough testing program. We shared it with many of our friends and family and got ideas for new UI improvements, for new features to add, new filters to get. And so how does building with vibe coding work? I basically already told you, but it's, you set your goals, you build your prompt, and then you ask it. How does our website work? It's also very simple. You open up the website. I just realized I wasn't talking into the microphone. Could you hear me? Yeah. Okay, good. You open up the website, and then step by step, you filter out what you want from the car. And at the end, you get results. You get suggestions for cars that meet your expectations. You get interactive filters like budget, age, fuel, comfort, sportiness, etc. You get a design that works cross-platform. We had to make some changes, but now it works just as good on the computer as it does on your phone, on your tablet, on whatever device you want to use it on. And it does live research. We didn't just give it a fixed database. Every time you use the website, AI searches the internet, searches the sources that we told it to go to, so that you get credible results and gives you different suggestions, but that all meet your goals. And now I'm gonna get my colleague Alex to talk to you, and he's gonna make a live demonstration of how it works.
So skipping into the practical part, I didn't say my name is Alex, as you probably heard before. We're gonna do live testing so you can see how the AI works. The first thing we wanted to do is create a solid but easy interface first page, so you don't have to choose between 1,000 types of buttons or logins or anything. You just have two options. Either you are a new user or you want to skip to the results that you got before once you have done the quiz before. So as we are new users, we're going to start the quiz. Then have a small presentation, which, because you had a lot more than that, I'm going to skip as well. Then how it works, as well my colleague Gonçalo talked about that. And now have the filters, the interactive filters my colleagues were just talking about. So let's say we wanted something where reliability is more valid for us than sportiness, for example, and we value comfort a lot. Let's say maybe 4 out of 5. Reliability definitely 5 out of 5. Sportiness not so much. Let's say 2 out of 5. And fuel economy 4 out of 5. Build quality as well. A 4. Prestige, it's not important at all. Interior space 4 out of 5. And cargo space, let's say 3 out of 5. And last but not least, advanced safety features and driver aids, let's say also 4 out of 5. Oh, sorry, I forgot this one. Wait, is this not working? Oh, okay, it's working. High-tech infotainment systems, let's say 3 out of 5 as well. Now, here you can check and refine your rating to see if you're comfortable with this decision. You get to see all of your choices in just one page, so it looks more clear. And continuing, you get the full ranking. Before you have to set your budget, sorry, I forgot about this. Let's say something modest like 25,000. No, yeah, that's fine. Portugal, preference fuel, let's say we want a hybrid and a car age between 5 and 10 years. Then you can save this code, which will take you to the second button that you just saw on the first page, where you can just go directly to the ranking. They will see it right now. It is very quick, depending on the internet. So maybe do not try this website on top of a mountain because it won't work. And here you go. You also can sort it by price, from high to low or low to high, preferably. And here you have all the options tailored for you, and you can just compare them and go straight to the people who are selling them according to your location. You get to see them. Nothing about our set budget. And yes, let me just go back to our. Okay. Yes, you went. My colleagues are just asking for me to show the ratings. So yeah. Here you have the links for 3 stores that sell them.
Wow, actually it works.
Yeah, of course.
And it works for every country. You select the country in the filters, it gives you websites for that country.
So in case the mountain does have internet, it will work there. I was just joking. Good. Here you also have a night mode that we installed. One of the details in case you're searching at night. And yes, that's all the features of the website.
Well, to conclude our presentation, it's important to say the AI we use. We use Claude to write the prompts, and as we already said, we use the logo to do the website, and we use Gamma to do the presentation. I think that this is all the AI we use to make this. And I hope you all enjoyed our presentation. You have here a QR code if you want to try it out. And as I said, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.
Perfect timing. We have 3 minutes for questions. Does anyone have any questions from the audience? Any questions? Yes.
Yes, if we let me try to show you. Okay, now we'll have to do it all again. Well, the question is if I choose other country, if there appears a link to buy the car. Is that what you said, right? Yeah. I think it appears. I don't know if it's some of the sites don't work really well, but most of them are working well. Let me see here. The countries that appear are these ones. Let me choose Greece, and you'll say if the sites are correct.
Any vibe coding on a course, any coding whatsoever, and they work. It's like magic. I mean, the idea is to present the problem and solution with AI. My problem was how to organize our content, our agenda, the problem to this.
Any Greek know these sites?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Let me see if they work well.
Yeah, Greece. Yeah.
So I think it's working.
Yeah.
So I guess
Yes.
I answered your question.
I want to actually congratulate you guys, and I'm so excited. I mean, some of you, I have a question. Like, why would you bother and go and vibe code something if you can Google it, right? Or if you can use AI to ask those questions? Do you have an answer to that? Will you continue doing vibe coding instead of just Googling things or asking like ChatGPT?
Yes. I think it's way more intuitive to use these, and I think the information is all here. I think doing the research on the internet can be confusing, and I don't know if it's true or not. I have to do that research too, and I think this is a way better. And I have all the ratings. I can compare to. They didn't show it, but I can compare the cars. I can compare the three. I don't know how it. I just nothing much.
There are more features that handle and
I can compare the three of them if I don't know which one I will decide. On your page?
It's all used cars.
All used cars. Well, you can.
Is that discount for students?
No, it's for the companies that sell the cars, not to me. Well, you can choose the age. If you choose an age like 2 years, car is already new. So. Any more questions?
You can also choose back.
Yes.
My question is, do you have any technical background? And if you don't, while you are coding, if you need assistance from someone who is technical, understand the backend databases, architecture, and things like this.
Right. He was a quite good.
Can you also repeat quickly for the song?
So the question, if I heard correctly, was
Do you have a technical background?
okay. Let's repeat the question.
And if you don't, while you are coding, how did you because you get feedback while coding, how did you make sure that it was the right architecture and strong enough?
Yeah.
Okay. So the question, just for everyone to hear, was if I have a technical background, and if not, how did I make sure that the architecture was working and the website was strong enough? Well, no, I don't have any sort of technical background in this area. I'm in mechanical engineering. This was all new. And no, I didn't really need any sort of external analysis or anything. It was purely done in natural spoken-like language, and the thing just worked. And then we just tested it many times to see if it worked. We tested all three of us. We shared it with our friends, shared it with our family. We got, I don't know, maybe like 50 people to test the website multiple times, and it always seemed to work. But that was basically that. We didn't need any sort of previous technical knowledge. It was just speak to the tool, basically, and this was the result. So the question was, how did we include the features and if it has all them? The initial version of the website didn't have the compare feature, it didn't have the night mode, it didn't have the ability to sort by age, and if you don't put, to sort by price, and if you don't put an age preference, which is an option, you can also sort by age. None of those features were present in the early versions. As we asked people to test the website and got feedback from them, we added features as we went. You can always do that. You can go into the vibe building tool and tell, okay, I want to add this. I want to add an ability to sort by age or by price or whatever. And it just adds the feature to the website. It's a really incredible thing.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Portugal. Thank you so much, guys. Amazing, incredible kickoff of our student conference. Again, such a great example of someone who is non-technical, right? I'm an English teacher, mechanical engineering student. Anyone can go online in any of those free tools. By the way, this is not a paid tool. You can have daily codes, daily tokens, right? They credits, they call them different things. They kind of update every day. And it's incredible, again, to think with you on the question that I asked, why would you bother building something like that instead of Googling or asking AI? I think it's a new way, it's a really powerful way to learn something new, because you do a deeper research, right? In order to create the prompt that includes all the features, you would probably first go to AI, LLM, talk to ChatGPT, talk to Gemini, figure out what my website needs to have, and then you go ahead and create it, and then you test it, and it's really powerful. It's a new way of Googling, isn't it? Okay, amazing. So thank you very much, guys. Let's move on with our program. We'll try to stay on time. That's the goal. Our next presentation will be from the mailman from Romania, right? We have Romanian students and an Israeli student online. So Pelinar, yes, please join us. Milian, emphasize Okay, so who's in charge of the slides? Please come here to click. Hello to everyone.
Still not on the presentation. That's exposure.
Oh, now it's done.
That's the second step.
How do you I mean, how did it come about?
It's not like that. Sorry.
There we go. So, technical difficulties. Hello everyone, I'm Alex from Romania, and we will gonna present the mailman. Here we have an image displaying our little AI chatbot. He will not pop up in your mailbox, sadly. We could not implement such feature, but he will pop up in our notifications, we promise. Okay. So first things first. Hold on, my table was cut. First things first. Meet the crew. I'm Alex, and he's Yusin, and he's Emilian as well. And we also have a colleague who sadly could not be present today, Mr. Michael Grunto from Israel. There we go. Now you have met us all. So, first things first, why did this idea came to life? Why did we create this? Who needed this? Why did we need this? So, I've attached this evolution of misinformation. Problem is, misinformation has been here since the dawn of time, from fake articles in newspapers, from deep fakes, from everything. Always, when you're up on the internet, you have no idea if the information that you're getting is correct, or if the information is fake, the information is with malware or whatever. So we have decided to create a chatbot who can track these things, who can fix these things, and who can show you the flaws in articles or different news sites. So we've attached this graphic because back in 2020, when everything started to really go up, we have the text that was not generated by humans. Text started to be generated by AIs. There was text online that did not feel humane at all. There's always just after that the boom started and just AI became so popular. For me, it feels like, you know, when phones came out, like the same feeling, because some people love it, some people are very skeptical. I myself was pretty skeptical before this. This is why I'm very happy I enrolled and I'm part of this bit. So for now, not only in news, we also have the problem that we have deepfakes online that some presenters spoke about, that people just fake videos, they fake meetings as well. And you can get tricked all over the internet these days. It's not just, you know, don't click here, you'll get a virus. Now you can just get it anywhere. And for now, for 2026, agents have became a thing, a new thing. They became a new trend. And there's a lot of agents who are trained, AI agents who are trained to do certain things, as well as our little Wally in the corner. Our AI is trained to see exactly if the news are correct, if the news contain AI generated text, if they contain fake text, and our AI will rank them by comparing information he finds on the internet as well. Okay. So now I'll pass the microphone to my colleague Justine.
Hello, hello everybody. I'm Justine, as you heard. I'll start with a nice fact. Did you know that UX research showed that if an AI sounds aggressive or haughty when it's correcting a human, users usually delete the app. That's why our first post office rule is always be positive and have maximum respect. It's designed to feel like an empowering, helpful partner. It's not an argumentative robot trying to correct you on everything you do. It will be transparent, as you see here, and it will always be on time. No letter is lost. The main tracks and audits everything you want, such as links, codes, database references, so nothing gets dropped. Secondly, math doesn't belong in the office. The backend of everything we did here uses massive algorithmical matrices, but we hide that under dry math completely, because if you want to try and give it a math, something about math, it will say no, and they'll maybe give you a joke or something. That's why we put humor is not programmed, it's mandatory, because for us, we want our courier to interact with everybody and use natural language. Now I'll pass the microphone to him.
Let's see. Every AI is the nursery, a safe space to grow. Our nursery is Moodle Books. Why Moodle Books? because of a unique multimedia feature which lets us different specialized AI engine to collaborate and audit each other. Moodlebox has a security. Moodlebox has a security that keeps the data tracked and user query fully locked down up to the official university research standard. Now encourage our college to scan the QR code or introduce the link in the browser. So we've made a QR code for all of you to scan if you guys want to try out our AI, and we advise you to if you want. There's also the link if the QR code doesn't work. We tested it many times and it worked. We promise it works. So please give it a try. I will also like to demonstrate.
I just want to draw your attention to the fact that this is not a vibe coding app or website. The course that we're doing here, AI Coil, it included many different AI tools, and this is a demonstration of a chatbot, personalized chatbot, or kind of niche chatbot with a purpose, with a specific role. So it's another way you can actually engage with AI. And Boodlebox was also introduced in the course as one of the free options. There was a lot of powerful free features inside to create personalized chatbots.
Demonstration.
I'll also try to demonstrate it for you guys. Just give me a second.
Fast internet.
Fast internet we don't have, but it's okay. It works.
Okay, let's see. Is it okay to dynamically? Oh, it's me.
Okay. So the first message that always pops up is greetings. I am the postman at your service. As we said before, he's very polite. So we can ask him anything. If you guys have any ideas, anything you would like to know, just please go ahead. Give me a prompt. Anyone? Okay, let's ask him what's going on in Cuba. Apart from cigars, yeah.
Searching the web for the newest crypto.
He's looking at every source he can find, and at the same time, he'll verify all of them, and you'll see just in a moment that he'll rank them. He'll give them a certain amount of credibility for each and one of them, and he will take a bit. He's trying, okay? Here we go. He's also going to summarize the information because we mainly focused on information that is summarized, so you don't lose a lot of time because some articles have a lot of introduction, a lot of parts that don't really concern you. So we basically made him in a way that you just put all the information together and summarize it.
So, still going at it. Okay.
He'll also differentiate the sources that are well trusted and the sources that are less certain because he has this ranking. So he'll basically use them as he will. And there we go. We have the trustworthiness grading. And each site will get a grade. You see, like CBS News gets a 7.5. For mainstream reporting, live coverage, and hold on, may include early, not yet finalized details. We have CNBC, good for markets and analysts, but occasionally speculative framing, flagged here because of less corroded claims in one report. So basically, it searches the internet for more than one article. He's making his background on all the articles that are being published, on a lot of articles that are being published, and he's trying to just keep them together. As you can see, Fox News just gets a 5 out of 10. That's his rating. He's very honest. Okay. Okay, so the end, or is it the end? We were also thinking that this could go one step further. So for now, he's just a chatbot. He chats with you. He verifies all this information. We would have loved to implement it in a way that he would just be able to hold podcasts with the information he gathers, and he would just roast every, news, everything that goes. But I think we'd get sued over it, so we didn't try it. I also have the the AI disclosure. We used ChatGPT 5 Mini to power up our chatbot. We've used Poodlebox as a platform for the chatbot, and we've also used for images that we generated, we use Gemini for visuals. And in the end, I would love it if you guys could give us any feedback. We left a QR code for any questions because some of you just don't like, raising your hand up and saying your questions. I get that. I have anxiety. It's okay. You can use this. It's perfect. We'll read it and then we'll try to answer. If there's any questions right now, we'll be happy to answer. Thank you guys so much for your attention. Please.
What's your uniqueness? What is different than others?
I believe that the uniqueness that our chatbot carries is the fact that he's able to grade and he's able to make a system where every single thing that's being published just goes through a filter. And if the news source is credible and the site that publishes it gets a higher grade. If the news are fake, it will just drop down in its grading. So basically, you could keep an evidence of which sites are good to use to take your information and which sites are sketchy. Please. Yes, you can. Yes, her question was if we could ask a prompt in different languages. We have thought of this. Yes, you can use any languages. Our bot is polyglot. He understands. He will generate information not only based in your language. So, for example, if I search something in Romanian, he's going to look at international press as well, not just the press in my country. If you ask a question in English, he's going to look at other languages as well. He's going to try to find every single information that is possible about a certain subject. Yes, please.
About technical background, I suppose the same situation.
About the technical background, me and Emilian, we are land surveying engineers. We're studying to be land surveying engineers, and Justin here is in marketing and economy. Yeah, the scale that we made for him was.
It's very, very sensitive topics. So, use correct. It's you, it's automatic. What tools do you use?
The tools that are being. Not necessarily. The grading is mostly focused on information that is not AI generated. We focused on finding information that is wrote by real people who publish. We focused on sites that are known for news. And at the same time, we focus that the information is going to be taken from multiple places. So if I find something on one site, it's not going to be just that information. He's going to search. And he will try to see where the information has facts, is backed up by data, and is backed up by numbers, not just things that you can write on the internet and he'll just take them in as good. Please. Who grades the information? The information is being graded by the AI itself. Not me, not him. The grading is being done by this multitude of comparisons. So it just searches, and it uses everything he knows. He just documents himself of critics, of people who are known to be news specialists, and he tries to embody that, to copy that behavior and use it as he will. Did I manage?
Don't go yet. I want to comment and compliment you on a wonderful project. I think it's brilliant. I don't know how you guys read news. I find it very hard to follow like truthful source of information. So I also use a lot of AI when I consume the news. I ask questions and I ask AI to try to analyze different sources, different publications, different pieces of news, and read between the lines. I think another additional aspect is that really we need to realize that we do not have to be the victims or the targets of the algorithms by Google or any other big company, and we can actually create our own custom versions of how we consume information and news and all that in terms of the mood or the style that we like, right? So the guys presented the humorous style. Why don't, what if some of you also would like to consume the news with a bit of humor or skepticism or sarcastic or whatever style you want to test? Another thing you can try, again, filtering the news, trying to read between the lines. Literally, this is what I've been doing already for months. I ask different AI models when I try to understand something from the news, from the background, to actually analyze different sources and bring me the bottom line, the in-between lines. So I think it's brilliant. I think this is the future. Or like they said, the podcast. Maybe instead of going to the same website that you're used to read and follow and watch, this is the future of consuming information. So, and another thing, I'm an English teacher, so I like the way you used he. Why not she, the bot or it, right? But it's funny. We feel that they are human, right? Kind of. So yeah, it's an it, but you can call it for him, a she or a he, whatever you feel like. So thank you so much. Amazing project. Thank you. Okay, we will continue. We have just 5 minutes before the break, so I think we will start because people were late. So we'll give the floor to our last presentation before the 15-minute break, and then have a break. So our next presentation will be given by Chania and Alicia and Anna and Rim and Razan. I saw Rim and Razan are online on Zoom, and Chania, Alicia and Anna are here in the room. So let's welcome the team. Thank you. No pressure, no stress, relax. Okay. They are.
Okay, guys, can you hear me? Yeah. Okay, raise your hand if you've ever found yourself staring blankly into an open fridge at 11 p.m. You've just finished a marathon work or study session. You are completely exhausted, maybe running on iced cappuccinos and sheer willpower, and you are starving.
Be quiet, please.
Now, keep your hand raised. Okay, they're telling me to start over. Maybe not everything. Yes.
Rim, hold on, we can't see.
We are struggling.
1 second.
Sorry.
I've hidden the participants, the videos of participants. Hold on. I think, yes.
Oops. Okay, let's see again. Now we're on this participant. All right. So now you will see the participants. Yeah. So to the beginning. Yeah. Let me do full screen. Can I move this? How do I? Oh, maybe. Yeah. I can also, but we want to see that, right? So I think, I think this first section. Yeah. Second option. Yeah. Oh, okay. So we have reliever.
Okay, sorry. I think we're ready to start. So first, Reem and Razam, who are not here today, but they are online, will present their part. Reem, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Raise your hand if you've ever found yourself staring blankly into an open fridge at 11 p.m. You've just finished a marathon work or study session. You are completely exhausted, maybe running on iced cappuccinos and sheer willpower, and you are starving. Okay, now keep your hand raised if you looked at the content of that fridge. Let's say half an onion, two questionable carrots, a splash of milk, a random jar of salsa, and thought to yourself, I have absolutely nothing to eat. Well, we've all been there. At that exact moment, the delivery apps start calling your name. It's expensive. It takes forever to arrive. And meanwhile, perfectly good food is just sitting in your kitchen, inching closer to the expiration date. Every single day, millions of people face this exact same decision fatigue. We buy groceries with the best intentions, but then life gets incredibly busy. Our schedules shift, and random raw ingredients we can turn it into an actual edible meal. Turning it into something useful and we can eat may feel like trying to solve a complex engineering equation. The problem we are facing isn't a lack of food. The problem is a lack of inspiration, energy, and time. We are surrounded by ingredients, but we are completely starved for ideas. The friction of answering the world's most exhausting question, what's for dinner, is leading to massive amount of household food waste and unnecessary daily stress. That is exactly why my team and I built our app. I will leave you to Razan to present you the solution to this dilemma.
After identifying the problem, we focused on creating a solution that is simple, fast, and actually useful in daily life. So we developed our AI-based app called Speedy Super. The main idea of the app is helping people decide what to cook in an easier and smarter way. Instead of spending a lot of time searching of recipes or thinking about meals, the user can simply upload ingredients or food images, and the AI immediately suggests meals idea and recipes. What makes our solution special is the combination of speed, simplicity, and personalization. The app saves time, reduces stress, and can even help reduce food waste by using ingredients that people already have at home. We also designed the app to be user-friendly, so anyone can use it without technical experience. The interface is simple, clear, and interactive, which makes the experience smooth and enjoyable. In addition, the AI does not just generate random recipes. It analyzes the input and provides smart suggestions based on the available ingredients, making the results more relevant and practical for the user. And honestly, sometimes after a long day, even deciding what to cook can feel stressful. So having something smart that helps you think, choose, and plan what to cook just makes life a little easier. And that's exactly the experience we wanted to create with our app. And now let's introduce you to our app.
So that's before.
Does it work? Yes. Okay. So getting started with our app is pretty easy. You just sign up and then you can just log in. And once you're in, the app is organized into 5 sections. First is generate. It's where recipes are born. Second is library. It's a personal space where you can just put your favorite meals. Social and chat is for connecting with other people and discovering their recipes. And lastly, profile is where you can customize your dietary preferences. So AI tailor specifically to your needs. So let's dive into our core feature, which is generating recipes. We decided to make 2 ways to do it. First is to generate recipes by ingredients. You can just type whatever you have in the fridge or choose from the quick select list. You can select meal type and just generate the recipe. The recipe is made only by what you have available. And the second option is to give ideas. This is perfect when you have a craving, but you don't know specifically what to eat. So you can just type Mexican food and it just gives you ideas. So here is an example of how it can look like. You have clearly organized ingredients, you have the cooking time, how many steps it takes, but the best feature is to click Start Cooking, and it guides you through every steps, because now you don't have to read it, and there also is a feature that is not visible right now, but here you can see that there also is a built-in timer that you can click, and it just makes it easier to follow. Yeah. Okay, it works.
So another important feature is the library. And after we create recipes using AI, using the generate function, we can save our favorite meals in one organized section. It is divided into categories such as breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks to make it easier and more convenient for users to search. The recipe cards include useful information such as cooking time, preparation steps, required ingredients, and ratings of the recipe. And building on that idea, we decided to introduce the social feature, which allows the app not only to become a generative recipes kind of app, but also a cooking community. So here we can discover chefs or public recipes It allows users to get inspired or follow their favorite chefs. And after discovering chefs, we can also follow them to stay inspired and see what they are doing. And to make these interactions even more engaging, we introduced the chat feature, which allows users to communicate directly with other members of the app. Here we have an example of sending a lemon garlic salmon pasta recipe. And this feature makes it easy for users to communicate, to even plan dinners and meals together, or to share their thoughts about certain recipes. And finally, we have the profile feature, which allows for deep personalization. So we can even choose our profile picture, set our name. We can choose the language that we want our app to be in. We can add our skill level, dietary restrictions. So for example, vegetarian or vegan, allergies and preferred cuisines. We can also add ingredients to avoid and spices and seasonings that we already have at home. And this feature makes it easy and more comfortable for users to generate recipes that are more suited for them. And it creates a more user-friendly experience.
Hi, I will be because you want to go on the break. So but why are we building this? The answer lies in the impact we aim to make. As our development projects show it, we are highly optimism. We are expecting this app to reduce households food waste is significantly, but turning the ingredients that would otherwise end up in the landfill into a delicious dinner. We believe that every future download could be potential contribution to reducing carbon emission and protect our planet, precise resources. Okay, to turn our vision into a real functional platform, we needed an unshakable technical function. It's Basis 44, served as our essential technical launchpad, acting as the brain behind our project. From a technical perspective, Basis 44 provide the high performance cloud environment required to host our complex AI logic. So it's guaranteeing that our app remains fast, secure, and always active to serve our future user whenever it's hunger strikes. In the conclusion, just as my colleague emphasized, the application is more than just a code. It's a solution designed for real life, the future it's served. So summarize our entire journey, our team's vision. We engineered this tool to eliminate the exhausting daily mental load of meal planning and bring joy back to the kitchen. Significant impact. We are focused on reducing waste and driving global sustainability. And powered by Facey 44, we have secured the speed and the stability required to make this change happen smoothly. We invite to put, I don't know, like right now it's not the link, but the future of the kitchen is smart, sustainable, and it is official service. Right now, thanks.
AI disclosure. Sorry. The only area where AI was used was to create the app. So if you have any questions, now's the time, but I think all of us want to just go on a break.
So questions over the coffee break? Yeah. explored the first part of the conference. So you explored Lovable, Basic Core, and Toolbox. More after the break. So looking forward to coming back.
מרגישה, שמענו שהיית חולה. עכשיו יותר טוב? אצלנו 5 סטודנטים חולים.
Ένα, δύο, τεστ. Ένα, δύο, τεστ. Τεστ. Τεστ, ένα, δύο. Ένα-δύο τεστ. Ένα-δύο τεστ. Hi.
Hello, guys. Hi, David. Davide. Hi, Abed.
Hi.
Here, hi. And we can hear you well. We are also testing the sound in the room. So we're currently on a coffee break. So our schedule shifted a little bit. We started an hour ago, an hour and 15 minutes ago. So we're coming back in about 5 minutes. Okay, so you can also take a break, right? We'll come back in 5 minutes. From your coffee break. Oh, it's maybe 5 minutes, right? Yeah, we need to break the
I feel a bit intrusive, but it's my job. No. So I know one of the biggest soft skills is problem solving. Every project is going to solve it. But it's pretty great.
Excellent.
All right, let's continue. It's time to resume our student conference. So please down, 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 please come back. And welcome some students on Zoom have joined us. We are a big room with a lot of participants. It's pretty packed. I'll just show you this one moment, and as you can see the amount. So say hi everyone to the people on Zoom. Raise your hands. Cheers. Say hi. Okay, wonderful. So we are back from the coffee break on site, and you guys are at home, at your ease, at your comfort. So I hope you can hear us, you can see us. And we are moving on to part 2 of today's Student AI conference. So during the first part, we had a demonstration. We have welcomed some students from Portugal, Romania, and more, with the demos of personalized chatbots, vibe coding, and another vibe coding app. Right now, we're moving on to the next team of speakers. We have a program here after the coffee break. We are moving on to designing a personalized fitness experience for women, presented by Claudia, Naomi, and Marta. So let's welcome them for all some applause. Come to the stage. Okay, so open your slide.
PDF, that's fine. Yeah, PDF. Yeah, it's can start in the meantime. Hi, hello everyone. Hi, my name is Claudia, and before we even start talking about our project, I wanted to ask you one question. Did you ever wanted to do workouts that you have you ever done a workout that you feel amazing after, like you feel so energetic that you have an idea you want to repeat it a week later or 2 weeks later, but then something unexpected happened, like you feel that this workout was not made for you, you feel like it was just not meant for your body. Well, it turns out it's a common problem, and especially amongst women, and it's like a deep reason for it, which are our hormonal changes. So me, Noemi, and Marta want to introduce you to the app that helps you create a personalized fitness experience. So let us introduce ourselves.
Okay, so hi all, my name is Noemi, I'm from Poland. And when it comes to the gym, I really like training, but my problem is that I have a lot of things to do. Like I'm a student, I have a work. I also want to have a social life and travel, so I don't have much time. And when I go to the gym, I often have the feeling that I waste a lot of time like scrolling videos and looking for the best exercise. So this app is a good choice for me because it solves this problem.
My name is Claudia, and I also do love exercise, but the problem for me is whenever I try to exercise, I always want to focus on a different muscle. I always have a different goal. For example, one time I feel like I want to increase my strength. The other time I want to be more flexible. And searching for those workouts is really time consuming as well, and really confusing for me as a newbie to working out. So this app also helps me solve my problem.
Hi, I'm Marta, and I'm regular at the gym, but when I had periods, it always makes me feel really weak because I cannot lift weights I would normally do. Like my body feels really weak. I have to do longer breaks, and it usually keeps me feel frustrated. I used to push myself to the limit, but it didn't give me the good results, and now I just try to be more patient with myself, and I believe this app will help me with that.
Okay. There are about 4 billion women around the world, and even though we all experience our cycle differently, we all share the same problem, which is that the monthly workout plans are created as if we feel the same each day. And spoiler, we do not, and it's because it's due to the hormonal ways we experience. Basically, like every week, we need a different workout plan. And this also leads us to the frustration that the workout plan does not fit us perfectly. And later, it even leads to the dropout effect, which means that we do not want to exercise anymore. So why does personalization matter? Simply because you should work with your body and not against it. Like I said, the hormonal waves, they change how we experience our workouts. They change the needs of our body, especially when it comes to working out, but as well as the energy and the meals we gotta consume each day. The workout plan should also consider your previous injuries, so the risk of having another injury is reduced. And last but not least, your goal. Your goal is the most important thing when creating your workout plan, such as the person who wants to gain strength needs to do different exercises than the person who is just on a fat loss. So now we want to introduce you to our app we created with Base44, the Full Speed AI app, which considers all the problems we just talked before and creates the personalized plan that suits your body the best. And my friends here will explain to you exactly how it works.
Okay, so how it works? First, you need to write your like basic information like age, weight, height, and so on. And this is like in typical apps. And then you choose your fitness level, like current fitness level, to train to be the most personalized, like yeah, and that's it. And the no, sorry, go. Yeah. And a very important section is you can put here any injuries or limitation that you have. So you never do something that could make your things worse. And this one is the closest for my life because you can check, you can put here information how many days this week you have free and how much time do you want to spend at the gym. So you don't waste your time and you don't feel guilty or something like this. And here's a fix for my problem, like what should I do at the gym? Because, for example, I usually change my mind. Like this month, I want to know how to do a pull-up. And the next month, I want to just, I don't know, lose weight or build my muscles. So here I can choose one of these goals, or I can change it like week later or month later or something. And finally, the one for women, you can check and choose in which phase you are, because I don't know if men know that, but our energy when we have like our second day of period, we have no energy. We are we don't want to do anything. So, and when we have, for example, ovulation, we are full of energy and we want to do everything, and everything is good for us. So we can put this information to apps, and it will shows us the best training for this time. And now Marta will talk about what you get using this app.
Okay, so we filled all of the information, and now let's see what our app can offer you. So we will start with personalized tips section. You see how intensive the workout should be depending on which phase you're currently in, the recommendation what you should eat and what you should avoid, and some exercise which will be best for you in your phase. Then the most important feature of our app is personalized training plan. We previously selected that we want to work out for 3 days, 45 minutes per session. And here we have the workouts plan, and you can select what you already completed, and it keeps you motivated and it makes it easier to track your progress. And then another cool feature, it's really important for me, the post-workout meals ideas, because I don't know about you, but I always have a problem that when I come back from the gym, I'm really tired and I just want to rest and I don't have energy to think what I should eat. And here are the really easy tips to create a fast meal, and you have already calculated calories and the amount of proteins, so you just need to cook this. The next feature we have is the calendar, where you can track your phase, because usually women have many different apps, one for fitness and one for to track your period. And here you can have everything in one app. So you can track your period, but also track your workout. And last but not least, it's the learn section, because we think we know everything about our body, but it's not true. And here you can select the phase you want to find out more about, and you can read what's happening in your body. and how it will impact your emotions and your physical condition. So you can be more patient with yourself and you can understand yourself more. And then you have also recommendation for supplementary training besides the workout. So for example, swimming, yoga, adjusted to your phase you are in, and some also eating tips and explaining how different micro and macronutrients impact your body in different phases. Okay, and our AI disclosure, to build this app we use base 44, and to build the presentation template we use Canva AI. And thank you for your attention.
Oh yeah, if anyone has any question, we invite you to ask them. Okay, yes, here you go.
What of the sources, because there are clear things that related to medicine, right? So, comment here on physical training, right? So it's something that we based on any knowledge or something, and also if you recommend something related to diet, also something that what are the sources that.
Well, the question was, what are the sources for like medical information and the personalized training? Well, like I said, the AI creates it for you. So based on the information you get, AI creates the plan. But yes, it is not. Like we are not professional doctors, so always like do what you feel your body is able to do, and always do to your limitations, and have that in mind. But this plan was created with AI. It was not created by us.
Trustworthy and trusted. How you can trust it? How you can trust this recommendation?
Well, I trust it personally, but if you do not feel comfortable with that, then we recommend you not to use the app.
Does it function for men?
Yeah, it functions for men. There was the check option to sync with the women's menstrual cycle, but it also is suitable for men. In the beginning section, you could write your info about your body, and the workout plan is also suitable for men.
Wonderful. You can come back to the stage, so I will invite the next team of students. By the way, since it's our real student AI conference with real audience, more than 100 people in the room, including students from this course and from other courses, and faculty members from all over the world. I'm still going to give you feedback on improving your slides. So you guys will have an opportunity. It's very important for all of you guys, those who participate in the conference. You will be able to follow the feedback on your slides after the conference, and also resubmit a better version of them if you want to improve, okay? So let's move on to our next team. So you can just come if you know that you're next. I will open you. The next team is international. Indeed, we have Alexandra from Poland, Greta from Lithuania, Jimena from Spain, and Mohammed from Germany online. Do you have Mohammed online? We'll check. Okay, so let's open the slides and let's welcome the next presentation. Okay. Slideshow. Let's go into slideshow. And good luck.
So, hello everyone. My name is Greta. I'm from Lithuania. Sveiki. Hello, I'm Ola from Poland. Cześć.
Hello, I'm Jimena from Spain. Hola.
Hey, hello.
Hello, I'm Bilal from.
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, hi, I'm Bilal. I'm from Germany.
Hello. We are going to present our app and well, how many of you are students? Raise your hand. Okay, I see. So you probably know that feeling when it's late at night and you finally decide to study because tomorrow is your exam and you open your notes and it's a mess. You find like a lot of random screenshots, PDFs, and PowerPoint with hundreds of sites. And the worst part is not even the amount of the material, but well, the lack of order and the chaos happening. So that's why we created an app that's called Bro, I have an exam. And well, if you don't know where to start and you get messy and you don't know what's important and what is not, this is our solution for exactly this problem.
So instead of building another traditional app, and we start thinking different questions. For example, we ask ourselves, what if AI could actually guide students through the chaos, sorry. What if could take those messy materials and turn them into something clear, structured, and personalized? And even more important, what if studying could feel less stressful and more human? So that became the core idea behind Bro, I Have an Exam. So our app basically transform PDFs, notes, and lecture slides and everything into organized learning systems. So it's not only about organizing information because it also adapts to the students. So if someone struggles, for example, with chemistry but is confident in history, the app notices that and it adapts the study sessions based on the progress. Okay, so I'm gonna explain how the app works. And basically, it's very simple. Students upload whatever they have, lecture slides, PDFs, screenshots, whatever. And the AI takes over and it automatically organizes everything into subjects and topics and creates summaries, highlights key concepts, and even turns the material into quiz and flashcards. So suddenly, what looks impossible an hour ago starts feeling manageable. So if someone, for example, has 3 exams in a week and it only has limited time to revise, the system builds a plan that prioritizes weaker subjects first, and yeah, so the app feels less like a tool and more like a study partner adapting to you.
So I will talk about 4 features. When we designed the app, we didn't want students jumping between 10 different platforms just to survive one exam week. So we imagined what the ideal student dashboard would actually feel like. You open the app and immediately you can see your progress, your upcoming exams, your study streaks, your XP, and what still needs attention. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by everything at once, students get a clear overview of where they stand. Then, as they move through the app, everything connects together naturally. They uploaded notes go directly into organized subject libraries. The AI turns those materials into self-check quizzes and flashcards automatically. And while students revise, the planner quietly updates in the background, adjusting schedules based on what topics still need more attention. So the entire system work together almost like an ecosystem, not just random features placed in one app, but one connected experience designed around how students actually think during stressful periods. Next slide, please. So students, they don't need another chatbot. But while building this project, we realized something important. Studying is not only about information, it's emotional too. Some days students feel motivated, some days they panic, and sometimes they stare at their notes for 2 hours while learning absolutely nothing. And most AI tools completely ignore that human side of studying. They all speak in the same cold robotic tone. So we thought, what if students could choose who they study with? Not literally another person, but an AI personality that matches their mood, subject, or learning style. And that idea became one of the most unique parts of our app.
Yes, so the main feature that we wanted to show to you is the AI study personalities, which gives the user the ability to choose the chatbot that they want to work with when they are learning. And based on their personal things that they want. And the first one that we created is Dr. Mind, who talks to us like an academic tutor. He talks in structured, logical language and explains everything like a teacher. But we know that not everyone learns best that way. Sometimes students can be just exhausted of the formal language that they hear every day, and that's where Flow comes in. He's like a friend. He talks in a funny, casual way and uses simple comparisons to explain topics to us. And with him, revision feels less like a punishment and more like a conversation with a friend. Then we thought about students who work best under extreme pressure, and that's how Brutal was created. Because Brutal doesn't motivate you gently, he roasts you. So he will say things like, wow, look who decided to study 9 hours before an exam. Let's see how you will survive this. But oddly enough, for some people it works. Then we have XP, who turns studying into a game. So you gain XPs, you go through missions, fight battles, and basically the whole studying experience is like playing a video game. And last but not least, we have Mom. And Mom is a supportive, emotional parent who gives you a lot of care, because some students doesn't want jokes or roasts, but they just want reassurance that they are capable of doing something. And all these personalities together makes our app feel alive. And what differentiates our app from other studying apps is the whole experience that is behind it. Because we all have access to information all the time, but information itself doesn't provide understanding or doesn't solve procrastination. And our app organizes our chaos and gives personal learning experience that helps students in learning process. And it doesn't matter if you start learning a few weeks before an exam or the night before, the app can adapt to it and support you in this process. So in the end, Bro, I have an exam. We can say is AI support system for students that organizes the chaos and makes learning engaging. So we can just say, Bro, I have an exam and let's get through it together. And thank you all for your attention. Any questions are welcome. And just to add, we created our app with base 44 and also used a bit of ChatGPT and Gemini to create the sites. Does anyone have any questions?
Did you have any like specific obstacles while making this project functional, or was everything okay?
Did we have, well, any troubles creating this app? Yeah, of course. So it was pretty hard, to make everything work, because when we firstly tried to upload our files, well, we used a lot of tokens to solve that problem, that everything would come in one place. I mean, so yeah, the problem was that we ran out of tokens. Any other questions? Yes, please. Yes, I would say that it works well. I mean, we didn't prepare live testing, unfortunately, but every feature that we shared with you actually worked when we tried it. And yes, it does.
Can you please repeat the question, because people also cannot hear the questions?
Yeah, the question was if we tried the app and if it helped us, actually. Yeah, so I actually tried the app with my own notes while they were in Lithuanian language, and it worked very well. I did like 4 tests, and I chose, different characters, and I really liked the roasting one. So, but I tried them all. Well, basically everything works, but you have to put your own like information, because without it, it cannot help you. So the answer is yes. Anyone has like a question? No? Thank you.
Find out one moment. Our next topic is very much related to the previous one, right? It's going to be a beautiful transition. Let me just open the your slides quickly. So after Bro, I have an exam. We are moving on to a study buddy. Are you guys ready? Learning companion. This time we have Poland and Hungary. Do you have Hungary? Yeah. Okay, so international team. Okay. Before we start, how was it, guys? After 2 months online, on Zoom, almost weekly sessions, how was it to actually meet each other in person? Exciting. Let's cheer out our experience. I'm so excited for you guys. I think this is the best experience ever, right? After studying for 2 months online and doing all these projects remotely, you finally get to actually present them in person. Quite remarkable, isn't it? So let's move on to the girls.
Hi, Mera. We are honored to be here today in front of you and be able to present our app. But first of all, we would like to present ourselves. We represent 3 countries, and Kamila here represents Hungary. Ivan, who supports us throughout the sea, represents Italy. And Maya, Martyna, and me, we are representing Poland. And we would like to present to you also the 6th member of our team.
So everybody please meet Sophia. Do we have any Sophias here in the room? No, so Sophia, you're the only one. So Sophia is a 3rd-year student of business school, and she just met with her friends right after the summer break. They are so excited to start the new semester together, to learn, to experience new projects together.
They talk in the hall about how was their summer break, what were they doing, what are the plans for the next semester. So they are really excited. And then, as they went to the class, she already started to feel a bit stressed, to worry. And you may ask, okay, so why? Where does the stress come from? The stress comes from the thought of the exam session that will take place in the next few months. Sophia usually gets through the exam session, she's experienced student, third year, so she already survived it many times. At the same time, the exam session takes a lot of effort and energy, so she feels stressed that she won't manage this time. As she came back home, at this point, she already feels frustrated. She received the information of the amount of material to consume, to the amount of projects to be done. And she has tried many things, many apps, many methods to organize her notes, to organize her actions in time so she can manage. She really cared to develop, to learn. But at the same time, she would like to enjoy her life in a way of going out with her friends, develop her hobbies. Let's go to the next one, please. And Sophia is not just a character. She represents many students around the world, even us. We can relate to her situation. We are students as well. And sometimes we feel so overwhelmed by the amount of material to consume because we care. We really, really would like to learn. But at the same time, we would like to, let's say, enjoy our life. That is why we create an app called Study Buddy that helps students organize their time and make a study plan for them. So let's take a look at the dashboard. It's the main page where we have active courses, where we can see what is coming next, and also where we can view our progress. But Study Buddy offers key features like notes. So here, instead of having just one large notebook, we can categorize subjects like languages, maths, and adding a new note is simple. We put on title, then we select course, and we type our content. We can access these notes at any time. The next feature are assignments. So we can put our tasks here as soon as we receive them. They are divided into in progress, completed, and coming. So therefore, we can see what is waiting for us. And the other feature here is that we can also add a priority label. So we can have low, medium, high. As you can see, we can also select the date. And then we can go to reminders that are probably the most useful for people with short-term memory. And well, we can select here reminder for test or daily revision. We can select for how much time we want to learn and what is the date for this reminder. And the app will send you a notification. Then we also have a calendar, so we can easily track what is due at the given week. We can also add our plans in advance, so tests and other things.
Okay, so the next feature is the focus timer. Users can choose which subject they want to study and customize their focus session based on their own learning style. The timer works similarly to the Pomodoro method, where users can set focused study periods followed by the short and long breaks. This helps students stay productive, avoid burnout, and build better study habits. The next one is the study planner, where users can create a personalized study schedule for up to 1 week, 2 weeks, or 21 days ahead. Based on the selected subjects, goals, and difficulty levels, the AI automatically generates a detailed study plan. The planner helps students organize their time more efficiently and gives them a clear structure to follow during their learning journey. Okay, so the next one is the study circle. Users can create an account and connect with other learners inside the platform. This allows students to stay motivated, share progress, discuss topics, and support each other during studying. The study circles creates a collaborative learning environment where users can feel less isolated and more encouraged. And the last one is the topic explainer. This AI-powered tools helps users better understand difficult subjects and concepts. Students can upload prompts or specify the topic they want to learn, and the AI provides detailed explanation adapted to the chosen difficulty level.
And finally, we are coming back to our Sophia. Sophia passed all her exams in an exam session, and she had time for her friends, and most importantly, also for herself. And as it for the presentation, all the graphics were generated by Nano Banana Pro, and app was created in Rapid. Thank you. And we are happy to answer all of your questions.
Working now?
Yeah, if it's working. Yes, actually, what we presented was the screencast of the app. So you had showed it there, but we didn't do it online because offline of the internet connection. We were not sure if it would work, so that's why we recorded it before. Oh yeah, yes, we can use it now. Yes, it's an app. In published app, you can go there and use it.
So we'll invite you all to our website. We have created also using a vibe coding. I literally created it myself in the middle of the night after finalizing the schedule. I gave the prompt to a vibe coding app, Lovable. And there is a beautiful website about this conference. We will add the QR codes or the links to all of the presented apps, so you can access the products. And also, I'm happy that you are bringing another name of another tool. So we experimented with lots of different tools during the course. One was called, again, I will repeat, Lovable. The guys presented first. Then we had Base 44. I think you heard the name already twice. And this is the third vibe coding app that is also free. It has a limited free tier, which is renewed sometimes, right? Once a day, once a week, I don't know, called Replit. So what I want to actually announce to everyone, all these new apps and platforms for vibe coding, they have regular competitions, international competitions. So all you need is a great idea. And you guys are brilliant. You came up with interesting ideas. It was already executed, right? So you put your prompt, you get your app. Now, what I want to suggest to all of you, those even who haven't tried any app, come up with an idea, give the idea to AI, generate a beautiful outcome, and go and participate in competitions, because these competitions have very interesting, follow-up price, and you can set up a business, you can win some cash. So Replit has regular competitions. Since you use this particular platform, go ahead and explore it, because they regularly post international competitions. So you have a brilliant product. We have an online question. Let's see the abstract. Let's see, have an online question. Sophie, would you like to unmute yourself and just say it out loud?
Yeah, hi.
You're the next presenter. Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear me? Yeah, okay. So the app was great. Like you can manage your time with studies. However, if there are like unforeseen circumstances like illness, accident, and so on, which is like very like extreme circumstances, how this the respective students will be able to use the study buddy to manage their time with the app and with the exam learning and so on assignments.
Let me repeat for everyone. It was a little bit hard to hear because of the speakers. So the the app is beautiful. The question is if there is something unforeseen happening, unforeseen circumstances, how does the app manage the time when something unexpected happens? Do you have a feature that you can adjust? I don't know, the timer, the calendar, like customize things. Is it the right question, Subi?
How the student will be able to manage the time, like on the app, if there is unforeseen circumstances like illness, accident, to be able to be in line with their learning outcomes, with the assignment, with exam, and so on. So how will they manage? Is there a specific option so that they might like just freeze their time for a specific amount of time and until they are like fully recovered to be able to continue?
Okay, so I will answer as good as I believe I can. So yes, there's always an option to edit whatever we provided to the app. We can delete it or we can edit it. So in case of the option with the calendar, we could see all the exams in one place. But if it happens that one exam is cancelled or postponed to a other date, we can anytime we can just edit it manually, and that's it. So there is an option like that.
Okay.
Wonderful question. Thank you, Sophia. Thank you, girls.
Thank you.
And you are our next speaker together with Julia, right? Where's Julia? Yes. Okay, wonderful. So
Correct.
we have great. So let me pin you so we can also see you on the screen. So you remember at the beginning I showed you all the different countries, and Germany is not in the room, but we already have the second student from Germany joining us online. So busy in Germany, right? Okay, so
yeah.
Let me share the right slide.
AI tools, skills for the future. Is this your exact next slide? Okay, this is the right slide.
Hello everyone, my name is Julia, I'm from Poland, and today me and Subiraj, who is with us on the Zoom, will present you AI tools built for the future. Our presentation will be divided into two parts. In the first part, Subiraj will talk about his 3 apps designed to learn about AI usage, research, and also how to safely use AI. And in the second part, I will show you a cooking chatbot that will help you in your everyday cooking experiences. So now, Subi, I will give the microphone to you.
Thank you, Julia. Yeah, so as Julia mentioned, so I'm Subi from Germany. Yeah, so I'm going to speak about 3 AI apps which I've built. So the first one is LLM Academic Compass, second one is AI Tool Finder, and the third one is AI Security FAQ Assistant. So I mean, if you have like probably all around the world, we are just learning about new AI, LLM, NLP, machine learning, robotics, robot processing assistant, virtual assistant. But if we want to have a specific information about each one, so we need to just go through all the steps or run a lot of AI tools to find the respective or corresponding answers. I mean, obviously, if you're a professional, you know where to get the app, what the specific LLM or AI tool is, so it will be easier for you. However, if you're new to the AI, so it will be very like hectic. You need to go through all and do a lot of learning, and at the end of the day, you might not have a lot of concise information. So what I did, I just built an AI app specifically on LLM. So LLM, what it will do, it will just like you just go to the site, and then you have a lot of information what LLM does, what LLM do. What are the mitigation if something wrong goes in between, and also some technical aspects of LLM. And the second tool is AI tool finder. So again, we have a lot of AI tools respective for each task. So if we want to have a specific task which align best with an AI tool. So let's say if you want to go to do a good presentation, so we just type presentation, go to the AI tool finder, to the URL, you just type a presentation, you have all the best. And for this one, I try, it gives Claude, which in fact Claude is a very good AI tool for presentation. And the third one is AI security assistant. So although AI, OpenAI is very recent, like 2.5 years from late 2022 to early 2023. So we have a lot of cyber attacks with the AI tool. So the AI, so if you want to have a specific information about an AI tool, obviously, as far as cyber attacks are concerned, so you just go to the AI tool and then type in the attack, and then we have all the information and how you can mitigate this information. So if you like why I want to build this AI security effective assistant, because normally today with the GDPR and then with compliance, so we need to companies, and we need to comply very strictly to the compliance regulation. So it's good to have to know like all the cyber attacks. So I did all these apps in so that we will be able to go to the respective AI tool, and then to have the specific and required information. Next slide, please. Next slide, please.
The moment.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's go back to your screen. We'll fix it now. Just a second. Gallery, maybe we'll do the gallery comes. Share.
Yeah. So to conclude, like I will say, I developed these free apps in a view to better understand like each tool level of AI, whether it's LLM. I'm developing like Dr. Elena mentioned earlier that we can go in competition. I got requests on mail from base to 44, and then lovable to participate in the competition. So I've already built the LLM. I built the machine learning and posted it on a Lovable, and then I will probably do more again in the future. And so like it's good to have a specific AI tool for the corresponding or specific task. And then the best thing, the most important thing with the compliance coming in future. So we need to know the cyber attack and how to mitigate it. And the AI security assistant will be a good tool, a good AI tool to have like the reset and most cyber attack, and then how we can mitigate it. Yeah, next slide, please. Yeah, so these are the link, the URL of the free app, so you can try it yourself. And then if you have any questions, so the questions are welcome. And then yeah, for the AI use, I use Lovable, Copilot, ChatGPT, and then I use Netify to host the URL, and Claude was used to design the presentation, and I fed all the data, all the information. Yeah, so I will hand over now to Julia, who is going to present her super app to make you all hungry. Thank you.
Has anyone got some questions?
No questions to the Subis part? Okay. So today I would like to present to you a chatbot called Ratatouille. As you can guess from its name, it's built to help you in everyday cooking. So first I want you to imagine a situation that you want to host a dinner party for your friends or family, and you are aware that one of your friends is vegetarian and the second one is gluten-free. And you're standing and thinking, what can I make to suit everybody's dietary exceptions? And that's why Ratatouille was made. So what are its most important features? The first rule is that he uses only the ingredients that you already have at home. And if you don't have something that is needed in the recipe, he will propose you some smart substitutions of those ingredients. It also has a smart serving scaler. For example, if you want to cook something for 5 people or for 10 people, you don't need to stand and calculate the amount of every ingredient separately. You just need to type, hey, Ratatouille, I want to cook something for 8 people. And he will auto scale every amount of every ingredient. He is also cuisine flexible. So if you're feeling like eating Chinese or Thai food, he also will make those recipes for you in the cuisine you like. He is time and skill aware. Your friends say, hey, Yulia, I will come to you in about 15 minutes. Do you have coffee and some desserts? You can tell to Ratatouille, I have only 15 minutes and I need to make some good desserts for all of my friends. And he is skill aware. If you are just a beginner, he won't give you any complicated recipes that will only discourage you from further cooking. And he's fun and encouraging. If you're a beginner cooker, he will give you smart tips on how to make your cooking better or easier. So how does it actually work? First, you need to get up, go to your kitchen, open the fridge, and list every ingredient that you already have at home. And then Ratatouille will ask you some questions. For example, how many people you want to feed, or do you have any dietary exceptions, or what level of spiciness would you like in the meal? And after those questions, Ratatouille will propose you 2 or 3 meals from which you can choose which one you would like to cook. And then you just need to start cooking, and in the process, you can still always ask Ratatouille for some tips, or if you are insecure about some of the steps of the instruction, you can also ask for more informations about every step of the cooking. Okay, and that's it. Thank you. You can test Ratatouille yourself. Here is the link to the chatbot. I encourage you to try. I was myself trying it for almost a week to test if it actually works and if I can add changes at every moment of cooking. So I encourage you to try. And I made Ratatouille with Boodlebox AI, and I used Claude to make the structure of the presentation. So thank you. Any questions?
I think, first of all, it's very challenging to present in hybrid mode, and you did it with your partner. Secondly, I really like the name of your art because it's catchy. Everybody knows this character, so I think it's very on spot. For the application itself, I was just thinking how to improve it. Maybe because already close, but this is what I thought. The first stage is listening the ingredients. There, it's impossible to type all the ingredients. Sometimes you know how exactly it goes. And today, technology just allows you to take a video what you have in your page, in your other places, and it analyzes and makes the list. Right, so the technology is there. The first step is critical because every other step is based on. So especially at the beginning, users to want them to use this, right?
I actually did test some sort of this idea. I tried to make a feature that would scan the bill from the store with every ingredient you already bought, but I had a problem with adjusting the languages. For example, me in Polish, sometimes the chatbot didn't understand what I bought because often on the bills there's not the full name of the ingredients, but for example, only 3 first letters, and it didn't understand how to read those ingredients on the bill. But with the camera idea, it's also good. Yeah,
we have smart cameras, smart cities, so the technology is there. The second, I thought is about the calories. This is something that some people is very important for them in their meal to know how many calories, and maybe you want to plan such a meal for yourself in this diet. It's also important information. And at the end, what I would love to see is, okay, this is what you suggest. How will it look? Show me the picture. Maybe even it could give me an idea how I should present the meal. But the visual is very important in the whole process.
Great ideas. I think I will make them show us more features. Cool.
We see one of the main reasons people go to conferences, people present at conferences, is that when you have this opportunity to interact and get some questions, some insights from the audience, suggestions for improvement. And again, back to our AI vibe coding and stuff, it's very flexible and dynamic. So all the feedback you receive, you can immediately go back to your tool, say, okay, I need this, I need to add this button, add this feature, and it will add it for you in no time. You don't need any coding skills. So we are now nearing the next break. We're going on our second and last break, coffee break right now. You will have a 15-minute break. After the break, I'll show you some of the things Subi presented, but he didn't show, and I really think you need to see those LLM guides online. I'll show you a few things, few examples after the break. So take a break, coffee break, and see you in 15 minutes. Don't be late. We have another hour. What is that? Go around table tomorrow. Yeah, Mari, are you there? Yeah. Okay. So, you know about that? No. Okay. So do you want me to send you the questions? Yeah. Okay. It would be nice. Okay. It would be nice for the finance. Perfect. Okay, so we are coming back from the break and we are about to begin our last part 3 for today. And then we will, of course, continue next week. So a little music that you heard during the break, since everything is recorded, it's going to go on YouTube. So in the past, I used to have a problem. The music on YouTube itself, when I find a song on YouTube, it can be marked as copyright. So what did I do? I want my music on my YouTube channel not to be marked as copyright. I used AI. I created some music with AI, and now I put my AI created original music piece, and it's not copyright protected, obviously, right? So I can put it on my YouTube. It's not going to be marked as violating copyright. So the music that you heard was generated by AI. Do you guys know which tool generates music? There are many. Suno, right? Someone said Suno. You can all Google it. It's a free tool. Go to Suno, say what type of music you like. You can mix different genres and it can generate music for you. If you have words and you want a real song, you can also do that. You can give the tool some words, some lyrics, and it can put a song together for you as well. Okay, I promised to show you some things that Sylvie Demons talked about before the break. So I have created a quick link for me to access it. The first one was the tool finder network. Hold on. Here. First of all, let's begin with an LLM. You can see it on the screen. For Zoom users, I'll also make sure I share my screen here. There's the Zoom here. I share screen. Screen share. Okay, so before the break, we had a presentation about an LLM guide. So this was one of the course assignments. I gave students a prompt, and they all needed to come up with a website with the guide that teaches the user of the website about AI, what the background, what the different large language models have in common, or differences, and all of that. The only thing that students needed to identify was the target audience. So this particular website is for academic researchers, but we have lots of different examples of these guides. Some of them are for kids, some of them are for the elderly, and some of these large language model guides are even for dolphins. Some students decided to create some, animal specific large language model guides. Okay, so this is an example of a website that you can create with Lovable again, beautiful. And we are going to move on to the next team. Let's see, you guys are here. Let's begin our last group. So after the break, we are moving on to Marco, your intelligent wellness companion, Lithuania, Portugal, Israel, and Italy. Let's welcome the next team. Going to present, right? You'll have the screen. A little slow. It works. Flat guide.
Good afternoon. Today we are here to present macro and how to use AI to create value. I know this is a big statement, but we really think that with all we learned in this course and making this project, we can use AI to create real value. The team consists of me, Gabriel from Portugal, Emilia from Lithuania, Rafael from Italy, and Mohammed, who couldn't be here today, from Israel.
I know. What's to work like this? Ah, okay, it works. It works. So left and right. Yes.
The first part in creating this project and this app, it was addressing the problem. What we want to help solve. We started to notice that a lot of people, especially from late teens to young adults, have a real problem maintaining healthy habits, having too much stress, too much work on their hands, and sometimes, as in previous presentations were mentioned, there are a lot of food waste because these types of people don't know how to utilize the ingredients they have at home to create meals and start to resorting to apps like Uber Eats and other things like that. So we also started to look into other part that is to create healthy habits. We have to create plans and have a more personalized experience. And most of the apps we have today just give a generic idea of what to do and what plans to follow. The idea behind Macro, we want to use this AI tool, the AI, which is a powerful tool, to create that personalized plan and and to help improve health, lifestyle, and all of these things. So we decided to create the app will help with all of this. We named it Macro because it helps to manage your meals. It's powered by AI. It also helps track calories and macros, as the name says, and helps to set reminders to drink water, be more healthy, etc. And all of this, it's optimization of your life and your health goals. Now I'll pass the word to Emily.
Hello, my name is Emilia, and yeah, it is. Wait.
This is just okay. So I would like to talk about how the app itself works. So let's admit a lot of people want to be healthy, eat healthy, but it's not always quite that simple because sometimes you think, I'm going to cook that. You open the fridge and you say, maybe I'll not eat, and close it because the contents of the fridge might be sometimes disappointing or just leave you confused. What am I going to eat? So this app is the problem solver for that. And you put ingredients that you have into this app and it goes through some kind of analysis and it generates a meal for you. And the good thing about this app is that it has a pantry that you can put specific ingredients. For example, you have specific oats that you like in your grocery store. You can put that in your app, and next time you eat it, you can just press the button and it will calculate all the macros, all the nutrients that you need, and also the calories. And the smart features about our app is that it has hydration reminders to drink water as it's really necessary, progress analytics, meal planning, AI recipe generator, and habit tracking. And wait, yeah, okay, thank you. And you might say, Emilia, how is this app special? Why is it unique? And I feel like what makes our app unique is that specializing, like putting emphasis on health conditions and your specific goals. For example, you might have some stomach problems or like your thyroid is removed. Sometimes that happens. And well, yeah, you need some dietary restrictions. That app helps you with that. Or talking about your goals, for example, you want to lose some fat or like with a specific weight. In like 5 months, the app calculates how many calories a day you need to consume based on your like activity levels. So it depends on the person, and it kind of personalizes that for you because some people want to lose fat, some people want to gain muscle, and that's different for all the people. So it kind of, yeah, like I mentioned, personalizes that for you and well, makes it adjusts it to your routine, which makes it quite convenient and easy to use.
I have used for develop in the phase 0 now, base 44 for creation the app and to generate the slide, the software gamma, and to do, for example, the logo, we use Gemini with the prompt banana and ChatGPT to brainstorming and branding the macro is being an idea about to remember the name of the app is an acronym because for my idea is more simple for the person to remember this name. We have had a big challenge because the international team is from a different part of the Europe. For example, Emilia is Lithuania in the north of the Europe. Gabriel is in the west of the Europe, Portugal. I'm in the center south of Italy, and Mohammed in Israel. So to join us, it's been a challenge. But okay, we have done our best for now, but probably in the future we can to develop to improve in the phase 1. Thank you.
Right here in the bottom, you can see the link to our app if you want to try, and the contact information if you want to ask questions. Of course, right now you can ask questions if you have any.
Have you tried to cook something?
You repeat the question. She asked, have we tried to cook something with the app? Personally, I haven't tried yet, but throughout the testing, I tried to research the recipes, and most of them seem legit and seem they have. Okay, then you take that.
I tried a recipe. It's with an air fryer. You need like 2 small ramekins, and you can make like a dessert with chocolate chips. It's really good. I will send you a recipe.
Yes.
You listened to previous presentations about cooking. What's the difference?
Yeah, it's like I mentioned before. Oh yeah, the question the lady asked what's the uniqueness of our app, because some teams previously introduced some like nutritional apps. So I feel like the main difference is how we accentuate the need to kind of align your health needs with your diet, specific diet, and the goals, like specific goals that you need to reach in certain time, and it's how it aligns the calorie intake based on the needs, like what you want to achieve or what you want to maintain. Does that answer the question? Okay, thank you.
We're going to move on to our next panel. And has been a lot of interest in all of the creations, guys. So as I said, I promise that we will do a follow-up. We will invite all of you, the audience, to follow our website for this event, for this conference, with all the links and available apps that you can test for yourself. Okay, so the next presentation is welcome to join the stage. So please come over here. You guys know who's next. Let's go and see the schedule. After Marco, we have the new era of travel planning by Codrin in Romania, Viola from Hungary, Kitty and Nate from Hungary, and also Bedrock. So we have a Hungary, Romania team. Please join us. Okay. So where are the actual slides? I can see. the doc. We get all these steps. Okay, do you have the link to your slides, to the presentation slides? Sorry guys, one moment delay. And get ready for what's coming next. After this, we will have a very interesting project by Maria, Anna, and Marco about the recycling guide. Then we have a presentation of a tool. I'm actually so looking forward to Mark, Rika, Peter, Mates, and Daniel, because this is something I'm really interested. I love GitHub, and I know it's a tool. So we'll switch from projects, from vibe coding websites to like a tool demo, and I'm really looking forward to your presentation, guys. So get ready. Then we'll have a custom AI bot for AI interview, public speech, and then we'll probably go to sleep on site here because we're behind this. Okay. I spent some time talking for you to put the link. It's okay. I'll just refresh. Okay, here. I'll put 6 minutes. Very good. Sure that the Zoom audience can watch this too. Online, it's going to take some time for it to load. Okay. Free and let's do.
Hello everyone. So we would like to present our website. We made it with Gamma. It's about Voyage or Buy plan. So we made a website where you can personalize your travel options, which means that you can prompt like right now that we are here for like 6 days in China, in Greece. And the website will present you detailed description about hotels in the area, and also what you should pack for this vacation. And it can be fully personalized, and it makes itineraries about your preferences. So travel planning has many problems. It can be really time consuming, and also maybe you can't really find good hotels, flights, or restaurants and attractions around your destination. Second, there is too much information online, which can be misleading. And this website would solve these problems. Also, travelers read thousands of reviews and often receive conflicting advice. Finally, many travel websites offer generic itineraries that do not match personal preferences. This is why travelers need smarter and more personalized solutions.
Voyager Right Plan acts like a personal AI travel architect. The system understands the traveler's life, meaning their pace, their style, and their interests. It can recommend authentic and personalized experiences instead of only popular tourist attractions. Another important feature is real-time adaptability. Plans change, the AI can instantly reorganize the itinerary. This creates a smoother and more enjoyable travel experience for everyone. Our platform combines several useful tools in one application. A smart calendar automatically organizes activities with ideal timing and breaks. Interactive maps help users discover nearby attractions and navigate offline. The automated budgeting system tracks expenses and suggests cost-saving options. This means that travelers no longer need multiple apps or endless browser tabs.
One of the strongest features of Voyager by Plan is personalization. The AI continuously learns from user behavior and feedback. So, for example, it can understand whether someone prefers cafe culture, adventure activities, luxury travel, or relaxed sightseeing. Over time, the recommendations become even more accurate and personalized. In this way, every trip feels unique and tailored to the individual traveler.
There are several reasons why our platform stands out. First, makes travel planning up to 10 times faster than manual research. Second, every itinerary is completely unique, so two trips are not the same. And third, the AI works at the day, meaning travelers can plan anytime and anywhere. Overall, the Voyager by Plan saves times, reduces stress, and improves the travel experience. Using the platform is just simple. The first traveler shares the preferences, travel deals, and budget. And next, the AI generates personalized day by day, just a second. After that, user can adjust plans using internet maps and just according tools. Finally, travelers can enjoy the journey with confidence because everything is organized by advice.
Voyager Vibe plan will continue to evolve in the future. We plan to introduce AI-based local recommendations that adapt in real time. We also aim to integrate booking platform for, for flying, hotels, and activity directly into the app. Additional really preview and seasonally travel tracking will create a smarter and more eco-friendly travel experience. To conclude, Voyage by Plan brings a new era of travel planning. It combines artificial intelligence, personalization, and convenience into powerful platform. Your solution helps travel, save time, reduce stress, and discover experience that really match their personality. Thank you for listening, and we hope you are excited about the future of AI powered travel.
I have one question. Do you also have an actual website or app that works that you described, or is it just an idea or like? Okay, so I'll be watching. I'll be checking it later. Thank you so much, guys. Any questions from the audience? Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Let's move on to the next team. All right, so our next group will talk about eco and recycling guides. So we are going to welcome now Martha, Anna, and Marco. Sorry.
Excellent. So let's go into the full screen view and welcome the next team. Perfect.
Careful, you need to be close to the stage.
Hello, everybody. I'm Anna, and together with my colleagues Maria and Marco, we prepared this project for you. It is a vibe coding project, and we thought about the idea that not everybody knows how to recycle, and even if they know, maybe they don't know the details for their location, for example, or for a specific object. For example, I have a water bottle. What do I do with it in Chania, for example? Okay, here are some statistics about like only 9% of the waste is recycled globally. And for example, in 2022, only 2.5, not only, like 2.5 billion tons of waste was generated globally. Okay. Our solution to this issue was to create a website, a platform, so a recycling guide to help everybody have access quickly and also personalized to recycling guidelines and rules. Okay. We use vibe coding, as we said, and basically we used prompts and AI, and we got the platforms. We decided to try 2 different tools. So we tried Lovable and Base 44. And now we are going to present you both of the platforms that we created. So I'm going to let Maria talk about Lovable.
Hello, everybody. I'm Maria. Here are some photos from the actual platform, but I'll just enter it and show you right there. Okay, so this is the homepage. It's like an introduction for the prototype. Anna already told you everything you need to know about it, the idea. Our app contains an AI image scanner, so you basically can take a picture of something and it will tell you how to recycle it. It provides you recycling guidance, like in which container you should put it, creative reuse ideas. Maybe you want to throw something away. You don't know where to put it, but also you can reuse it. And maybe you didn't know that before, but there are ways you can get rid of that object without throwing it away. You can find a new meaning for it. For the motivation, we also got an eco score in order to motivate you to recycle more. Like every photo you take, every time you use the app, you get a number of points. An education hub, like it also has a part where you can find little tips on how to recycle. Let me show you. This is the AI scanner. One of these, for example, it's analyzing it, and it finds out that it's a paper coffee cup. It tells us what it is. Beverage carton, cardboard. We have to confirm that it's that, and then you have the option to decline if it's not the object that it identified. And now it tells you how you should prepare it, if you want to throw it, and where you should throw it, what to avoid, a little fun fact, reuse ideas, like you can plant something in it because it's cartoon, and also the impact that it has on the environment, a sustainability score, and so on. And also the points you've earned on this eco dashboard. This is it until now. 1 current strike, how much CO2 level you saved, stuff like that. I won't go through all the
technicalities in order to save time. This is like reused ideas, but it's for many. It's like a database of or reusing ideas, like what you can create. It contains many ideas here you can explore besides the one that AI gives you. The dashboard I told you, and this is the educational part, like which waste goes where, and some interesting facts here you can explore. And we also included a personalized chatbot, so we use like 3 lessons, the one with base 44, the one with the vibe coding and lovable, and the one with the personalized chatbot. And you can ask it everything, and it will give you an opinion. Like if you need extra guidance, maybe does someone in the audience have an idea of what I should type here, or is someone wanting to know something?
How many ways do we have every day?
How many ways do we have?
Every day.
There's too much element.
Yes. Okay, so it looks like it didn't learn that yet, but we will work on it.
For the moment, you can ask ideas of how to recycle something specific. So it's not giving information about anything about recycling.
Why?
That's the way we made it. It's to be very specific at this moment for this MVP that we created.
Right. Can I say something?
Please.
I think this would be a great educational tool, using it for students in schools in order for them to appreciate or evaluate, how they can contribute by recycling. And it could be a great activity, for students at all ages. And I think it would be a great learning
Thank you so much for the feedback. Waste is a really problem nowadays, and yeah, we can use it all, especially with children and at age.
Sure.
Thank you. And I also want to add my 2 cents, since it's made with AI. Actually, children at any age, even young children, can create their own projects like that on environmental protection and sustainability and recycling. So you don't need actual, adults creating it. The children can create this themselves with AI, like amazing websites like that.
And now Marco will present you the prototype maze with base 44. Marco, the floor is yours.
Yeah. That's looking for, guys.
Okay, before some of you asked what's the quantity that we are recycling. But the most important thing is not the habit, but the person. Because all of us, we create step by step the recycling. Because we reduce our habits, we reuse and recycling as well. So most of the time we have, okay, so sometimes you don't think about the habit, but your habits, because all this habit, it's just an instrument that you can do by yourself. So this is just for inspiration. That's it. So you start from the habit and then change your habits. This is the most important things you can do. because we live in just one planet. We don't have, probably in the future, but now we have just one planet. So before, I see my colleagues, they say probably for our bad habits. But first of all, see yourself, I can be better human. So first of all, don't waste anything. Use it because you save it, your life, and especially your pocket. That is most important things in our life because we have a lot of pollution. We are going in the beautiful beach, but we have the same problem. Next to the beautiful beach, we have a lot of trash. This is an opposite way, but we create it because we are the customers. Doesn't matter the industry, the politician, man, you are the future. You are everything you can do. So I created the recycle class. So I create the simple helper. So anyone can use it, even your grandmother. So scan, typing, because if your grandmother doesn't have the phone with camera, doesn't matter, typing. So, and probably we can use it a lot, the recycling quiz, because the important thing is awareness and the knowledge. Because previously, we don't know how to recycling these things. I have the bottle, when I stay in my country, every time I was thinking that I shrink like this, but it's wrong. You have to fold like this because they can use it. So use it in a second, please, and use it. Then we have the green list and the shop. The shop, you can click it and you can see the greener way you can use it. And one part of this, we create the foundation of plastic free. So everything you can buy by the shop online, 15% gets to the foundation of charity, plastic free. That we are going to all beaches to gathering and collect our trash. And then you can see the score, because probably you can feel much better when you have a lot of items. So that's it, guys. Thank you for your patience, your attention. And especially after this, enjoy your time.
Anyone have any questions for us?
I suggest so.
Please.
Quiz is a good idea. You also have a recycling game.
Okay, game.
Game where they gain points. It needs to be an online game. Different points for different types of recycling, knowledge, and I think that engage children.
Yeah, that's why we have the feed as well, because we are not professional.
They can
But we can
show.
Thanks to you. That's why you can share your feeds and each gives our polite suggestion.
Here, you can do it in practice. Take a class activity, and then everybody can compete with each other and see, how effective they were in dealing with their waste and make it competition. Good. In school competition. Absolutely, yeah.
It's the greener phase.
Thank you so much. Let's wrap up.
Stay tuned. We have 2 more presentations. I know we're a little bit over time, but you also had breaks in between. So let's hope to finish strong and then continue next week with the online only, of course. So our next presentation is about GitHub. So let's welcome Mark, Rika, Peter, Maiden, Daniel. Come on, guys. Come over here. Hurry up, hurry up. Yes. Audience, come on. Beautiful. Okay.
It's PDF. Yeah. Download it. I don't know. But my computer. You can also just go like this. You download it. Yeah, and then it's gonna work. Yeah, it's gonna work. The last team, are you asking about the last team? Jana, Victoria, Natalia, and Raji. Jana, are they here? Is the question? The last speaker, Jana, Victoria, Natalia, are you here? Yes, yes. Yeah, yeah.
After you finish.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we have two last presentations, 1 and 2. Let's go.
Is Jaroslav Jablonka in the room already? Yes, always. Well, you are. So I don't mind if they take some of the time. Okay. From the blessing. Yes, of course.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, we are breakout room 16 and we will talk about GitHub Copilot.
Speak up a little bit to the just closer to the, yeah, closer.
Okay, so we are breakout room 16 and we will showcase GitHub Copilot. We are Hungarian students learning computer science. Why we choose GitHub Copilot is basically because it helped us, and this is one of the tools specifically for programmers. So we have a basic problem when we forget something, an error appears in the code, we have to search online, copy and tweak the answers, run it again, and this is a loop. GitHub Copilot tries to solve this problem and fasten up this process. We will talk about this in more detail.
So what can GitHub Copilot actually do? Basically, it's a coding assistant. So it can suggest inline code. If you are writing a code and then hit enter, it can suggest another line of code. It is not an automatic software development tool, so it doesn't code the whole thing for you. It helps you code. You can talk in your natural language, and it will answer on that language back to you and explain it. Basically, when you are writing code, when you are doing a project, it's necessary to do testing, and it can generate unit tests. It can refactor your code base and do documentation, and can do a code review. So what is the interaction loop when we are talking about the GitHub Copilot? So the developer writes something, then it gives a context and a prompt to the agent, because this is an agent tool. Then the Copilot suggests something, the human, the developer, reviews it and tests it, and the interaction loop goes on and on and on. So we brought a study, which was basically they measured two groups. One group could use Copilot for a JavaScript, which is a programming language, scripting language. They did a website, and the Copilot group was faster in development than the one that didn't use Copilot.
Hi everyone. So yeah, the study by Chania was computer students working with code, but they did not write themselves. The results one was with Copilot finished about 25% faster and 50%
more progress. But the study was found a big risk. That was some student used the code, but they didn't understand it. So we need to use the Copilot with the learning assistant. We need to ask to explain its suggestion and rewrite a code to your own world. The next question is the code correct? Angaya and Nadi test 132 Copilot solution on lead code problems, and the correctness was very different on different programming languages. The best was Java programming language with 57%, and JavaScript was the worst, 27%. We need 3 questions for every AI suggestion. That what does it do? Why does it work? And what input could break it?
By Copilot, security is part where we need to be the most careful. Copilot can write code fast, but the problem is that fast code can still hide security issues. One study by Pierce and his colleagues tested Copilot with security-related coding tests. They generated more than 1,600 programs, and around 30% had some kind of security issues. So these weaknesses included SQL injection, cross-site scripting, insecure visualization. So, yeah, and in simple words, these bugs can let attackers reach data or break parts of the system. So because of these risks, we need a safer way to use Copilot instead just live coding. It starts with giving enough context. When we ask for help, we should tell Copilot the programming language, the goal, the expected behavior, and the main constraints. This usually gives better answers. After that, we should read the answers carefully. Even if the code is good, we still need to understand what each part does. And then we should check it with unit tests. We check with normal behavior, the edge cases, and invalid inputs. So instead of live coding, should treat Copilot like a junior teammate. It can point us in the right direction, but before we commit anything, we need to review it properly.
We did a little demo as well. So here we have a function called average. Average is the element of an array. And the most important thing is to test the edge cases like having elements, having no elements, or having null elements. And there are 3 highlighted moments of this demo is the prompt when we ask for a state fix, the suggestion when we inspect the logic, and the review when we ask run the test. The point is the thinking process, not the other.
So this slide explains how we use AI by preparing this presentation. AI helped us to create a draft idea, simply improve the structure, and simplify some wording, and generate visual concepts. the human part was the important part because we select the research source and check the claims and remove the weak ideas. Edit the flying flow and preparing the speaking part. So AI helped with preparation, with the preparation, but the responsibility stays with the team.
So a little bit summary about this. There are benefits and there are risks of using GitHub Copilot for vibe coding. Yes, it's faster. The development process is 55% faster, but the risks are you need to review your code because the code can have vulnerabilities, for example, and as we already mentioned, 40% of security code was vulnerable. And yeah, basically it's a good tool, but you need to use it not as a development tool, but a helping tool. You need to write the prompt, review it, test, and learn from it. And it needs to help us think better and not think less. Thank you for your attention. Any questions? Yes.
Did you make comparison between the Copilot projects or the tools? We should repeat the question. We should repeat the question first for the online.
Okay, so the question was if we did a comparison between the GitHub Copilot and TEDx, for example. So basically, GitHub Copilot has more than 5 agent tools, ChatGPT tools, Claude tools, Gemini tools, Grok tools, and with Codex, with ChatGPT Codex, you only use the ChatGPT model, and with GitHub Copilot, you can actually use more than just the ChatGPT model. You can use Claude, Gemini, Grok, and etc., etc. Any more questions? Yes. Sorry.
Which programming languages work in GitHub?
Yeah, so the question was that which programming languages work with our app. So basically, this is a tool that writes code. So we use this tool daily in our university, and basically can for example, JavaScript, Python, C#, PHP, Lua, and any kind of programming, Rust, Go. Yeah, high-level programming languages. Yeah. Low level as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, the pros, and for us, beginners and
Specialists in programming and coding. GitHub is, I think, it's connected to Lovable. So those of you who experiment with AI as beginners and just talk to the tool and get the output, sometimes you want to go into the code and actually change something by hand. So it was very important to hear that first of all, there are security vulnerabilities in everything that is created, and we need to be careful about that. And second, we need some little skills of reading the code, right? Deciphering and learning about how to understand the code in order to fix it. Come. We are finishing with the last team, so let's welcome, almost ready. I'm so sorry we didn't take a picture in the morning when we had everyone in the room. Now the picture is going to be with fewer students, but don't run away. Just last presentation, we'll take a picture, and then we have the next speaker for your program for the deep today. So let's open your slide. All right, so everyone is hungry for the line for lunch? Yeah. Perfect. I'll go to you know how to go first, right? Because I don't know. Okay. No, timer. Their playback present. Okay. And here we have Rashi. Yeah. No. It's 5 minutes. Rashi, where are you? Okay, let me. Are you there? Can you open your camera?
I'm here. Do you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you well. I'll just screen you to the speakers, and this is the last session. Of course, for the students who are online, we don't have a lesson in the afternoon. You realize that. We will reconnect next week to continue the conference, right? So let's give the floor to the last team with Razi online and the girls here in the room. Let's begin.
Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Natalia, and I am here with Victoria, Yana, and Razi, who is currently online. We are going to present you our custom AI bot called Interview Arena. I'm deeply convinced that almost everyone has been stressed about public speaking at least once in their life. Unfortunately, stress can cause a situation in which all our words disappear from head and our minds go blank. It can be a huge burden not only in public speaking, but also in other kinds of professional conversations and interviews. In other words, the motivation behind our project comes from people's stress, the need to be well prepared and familiar with the topic, and the fear of our mind going blank. Our custom AI bot can simulate those situations and help you practice your skills. Because of this bot, you can become familiar with some possible questions and try to answer them. Then you can check your answers and improve them. Knowing that you are well prepared and familiar with the topic can significantly reduce your stress.
Hello everyone, my name is Victoria. So I will talk about the AI app that we chose for building our custom AI bot, which is custom to the builder. So we chose this tool mainly because it's something we already know and use, and most people are familiar with ChatGPT, so it was a natural choice for building our custom bot. Another reason is that it's very intuitive and easy to use. The interface is simple, so you can quickly understand how to create and adjust your own AI assistant without technical skills. We also choose it because it's widely accessible and flexible, which allowed us to focus on designing the bot, not like learning a complex system. And let's talk about some advantages that it has. One of the main advantages is personalization. So we can define exactly how the bot should behave, what tone it should use, and what type of answers it should give. Another advantage is simplicity. It doesn't require coding or advanced technical knowledge, so it's suitable for beginners. It also helps save time because the instructions are already stored in the bot, so we don't need to repeat them every time. And in addition, it increases productivity because it can help with studying, writing, summarizing text, or generating ideas. And finally, it's very flexible because it can be used for many different purposes, depends on the user's needs.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so happy Eid for everyone who's celebrating, and hello everyone. I am Razi. Let's talk right now about the bot, our bot. The bot we created is, we called it Interview Arena. Interview Arena is an AI-powered interview and debate simulator designed to help users practice realistic professional conversations in an interactive way. The bot can simulate technical interviews, behavioral interviews, debates, logic puzzles, leadership scenarios, and many other topics. It also adapts the difficulty and style of question based on the user's performance, making the experience feel more personalized and realistic. Let's talk about the advantages of our bot. One of the biggest advantages was the flexibility of the system. The bot can support many different topics and interaction styles while maintaining a natural one question at a time conversation, which make the simulation feel closer to a real interview. Another strong feature is the evaluation system. Instead of simply agreeing with the users like the normal ChatGPT, our bot checks the reasoning and correctness behind each answer and provide a feedback. The purpose of the feedback is to help the users improve their communication, confidence, and problem-solving skills. At the same time, there were also difficulties and disadvantages and limitations. Since the bot mainly work through text, it cannot fully simulate face-to-face communication, body language, or real-time voice interactions. And some users also prefer visual or video explanation, which are limited inside the chatbot itself. In addition, the quality of the experience depends heavily on the setup and instruction given to the bot. If the setup is unclear or poorly designed, the realism and quality of the responses can decrease.
Briefly, what are future perspectives and final results? As we can see, you will see in the next slide that this bot helps you to develop critical thinking and also improve your public speaking skills. It provides personalized feedback and progress analysis. Also, what can be improved in this chatbot? We can improve our code, make it better. So it can give more accurate information, more specific questions. Also, it can adapt to your communicative style, what you want. And what we can also add to our bot, so it will be more interactive. For example, we can also create an avatar that will be your interviewer. So you won't see not only a text, but generated human. Also, voice-based communication. I think it would be better if the interviewer will ask you a real-time question, not only in the text. So it can be prepared for different tones and voices of interviewers. Also, it can give you a progress tracking, so you can see if you are ready or not. Also, we prepared a video how our bot looks. So for the first step, you need to organize your bot and make it more specific. Give it more character and information, what difficulty you want, what topic you want to be interviewed on. After this step, it generates you the questions, and you need to answer them. It can give you for like 5, 6, or 10 questions. You can ask for whatever number you want. And after you answer these questions, it gives you personalized feedback. As you can see, you can just type an answer.
scroll it or like this.
It also can provide more detailed answer to your answer. Just add some correct information. So as you can see, the results, the feedback, shows you how you can be improved more, where you should consider help, and also your weak and strong points. So that's all. Also, you can try our interview arena if you want, if you have a job in the future. And that's all. Thank you for your attention.
So yeah, we need to thank you guys for today to wrap up the conference.
So based on our schedule, we need to conclude with group photos. So I will ask you to stand up and see we're going to wrap up on key takeaways. My key takeaways are that you guys can do a lot with AI. Just, be brave, find the time. And those of you who are not my students in the AI course, but in a different course, stay tuned and enroll in the AI coil next year, because you can then learn all these great apps and learn how to create your own chatbots and create your own website, and we'll have fun together. So let's take a picture together. Don't run away. You can just stand up so we can see you better. I will take a selfie with my.
Sit down, and then we will stand up.
Can you please sit down and then stand up?
I want.
I have to thank George, because we managed something almost impossible. Organizing this in a hybrid form with people on Zoom and in this classroom is extremely difficult. So thank you so much. Thanks, George, because it didn't really happen. Thank you so much for welcoming us and organizing all of this. Is amazing. For supporting the students, the volunteers, HMU. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much.
And the picture? Did you take some pictures? Yeah.
Maybe the people in the back can stand up. Yeah. Chairs and standing, so we'll have 3 levels.
Yeah.
And smile or do something stupid.
Now everyone raise your hand and say hi.
Say thank you. And now.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
quiet.
Very sorry. Thank you, people.
A small remark. Tonight's dinner is offered by the organizers, so it's free. Please join us for tonight's dinner. Okay. Let's have 5 minutes break, and then we continue with the final contribution. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.